Good morning and buenos dias from Costa Maya.
Hola.
Ooh, we are getting ready to head off on an adventure with Native Choice to go see some Mayan ruins now. I'm not exactly sure how to say the name, so I'm going to go with Chacchoben for now.
Yeah, and you would think as many times as we've been here, we would have done this by now, but we haven't. And we were geniuses, so we waited until almost June in the 100-degree heat to do it. But we're still very excited about it.
That is true. So Mayan ruins, the tour I think is called Mayan Experience, so it comes with like a local house or village visit and some lunch and all of that. So
yeah,
let's start the day with breakfast, and then we'll worry about ruins and lunch.
And heat.
I don't think breakfast will ruin our lunch. But
nah, I don't think
okay. Let's roll on to breakfast and roll off the ship. Whoa, this ship does have an outside. Nice. Yeah, we got to do some outside looking. It has been so hot coming out of Texas that we have not even really been to these upper decks. Anyway, Blue Iguana is out here to the left. Well, we will start our Mexico adventure off with burritos. There's our little menu peek with all the options. Oh, and the opening hours, which is cool. Breakfast, desayuno. All right, time to head down to deck 3. Welcome to Costa Maya. We are the only ship in port thus far today. I'm sure we'll get some neighbors later on. Huh? Let's see, we now need to make it to the independent excursions section on the backside of this port. Now, they don't seem to be running the old shuttle just yet. We're probably too early for that. Well, there is the shuttle for when it will be running later. I don't see a driver at it just yet. So they do have the signs for pre-booked tours and shore excursions, but we've got to follow to the left through the gift shop. He seems angry. Quick jig in and out of the gift shop, and then we'll hang a left. Basically, my rule of thumb is kind of stick to the left to locate the exit here. Just keep following all the evacuation signs and taxi signs and you'll be okay. Our first landmark is usually the spa area and this gigantic fish statue. And we'll kind of skirt this pool area. It's either that or you can take the path out by the dolphins, but this seems a little shorter. Yeah, that's the old way you used to be able to go, which they do have blocked off, so we'll sneak over. Let's try, oh, there's a gate there. Let's jump down here. It's always a fun time getting out of the maze.
This is why you have to give yourself time.
That's true.
It changes all the time.
Yeah, this looks good. Now we'll jump back up and rejoin the sidewalk. Oh, we're in the home stretch now. Port exit. This little part is always so cute, like walking through a little street village. Nuts. Oh, they've expanded the place since we've been here. All right, I do not remember this pool at all, so always working on something new. Okay. Interesting. So yeah, the exit, I believe, used to be over in that zone, but anyway, they send you right out here past the taxi stands now. This is it. So now we'll just wind our way across here, past the taxi pickup and drop off area, out the gate. It's a little complicated, but you can do it. Out here to the left, and we'll continue until we see what they like to call the fake Mayan ruin. Across the street there, hang a left, because we ran into a little fence. Aw, cute. There is the ruin in the distance. We're going to sort of bear to the right, because the office should be over here in this circle on this side. The Native Choice. We are here with half hour to spare. You know, we would rather be early than miss a tour. Obviously, we've got our wristbands already. Ooh. And so they just collect a deposit on their website when you make the booking, and you pay the balance in cash when you arrive here at the booth. Well, they've called us. We are loading up here in bus number 15. Oh, hey, there's the Maya Chan meeting spot right over there. Ooh, the AC is rocking. Hey, Pupper! Oh, none of the other folks from our tour showed up, so we're going to sneak over to a different vehicle. Aha! Oh, other way. So they've got another group that is doing sort of the same tour as us, but they're still going to do our tour, but just lump us in with this other group. Because I think we have some no-shows. We might be the only 2 out of 8 that showed up for our tour. Well, about an hour ride later, we have made it to the Chacchoben Mayan ruins site. So we got about 10 minutes for restrooms and wanders, and then we will begin the official tour. So admission is normally 80 pesos, I guess, and they do have a 50 peso electronic device recording fee. Oh, all kinds of handcrafts. I can get me a hammock. I guess those are hammocks, yeah? Cool. So our guide said that they're doing some construction around here, so we may see some different paths and parts and things. And they're getting ready to raise the admission probably by a couple of bucks in the next couple of years just to help cover that. Oh, this first stretch is very shady. We have applied liberal amounts of sunscreen because it's supposed to feel like about 100 degrees today. And be sunny. Let's get ready to embrace the sun a little bit. Hey now. Oh, what are those? Can I snack on them? I don't even know what they are.
With the missing elements, no? Because it's flat on top.
So this ruin cannot be climbed completely. I think he said there is a certain limit as to how high you might be able to go, but I don't think that's on the agenda for today.
They have it roped off.
Yeah, it's roped off to you can go maybe 4 steps up.
We have the most important section that it's a religious area that has 2 buildings and it's about 2,400 years old.
Well, he said we might encounter some mosquitoes. Yes, standing in that shade, we sure did. So we're walking by the northern wing of the complex. Oh, we've come over to a side now where there's nobody really over here. He's like, hey, grab those photos. Okay. The mosquitoes are going to be bugging us today.
Hey guys, bug spray.
Bug spray in the summer. Who knew? Look, Dancing with D, it's a new lesson. It's the mosquito dance.
Can you kill mosquitoes? Yes, I can.
I can kill mosquitoes. I can kill mosquitoes.
The buildings actually were used to worship this spiritual part or to host this idea of God. God here is not really an invisible God. It's a God made with a subtle matter and probably it's like a fragrance, like an aroma. So it has a body.
Sweaty ruin spin. Woo-hoo.
Very sweaty.
I mean, yeah, but this is really cool
awesome.
so far.
Yeah.
I think we're making our way over eventually to end with the big worship area, because you know
The one you see, like,
right
in all the publicity or magnets or whatever. Yeah, you know.
Yeah, when you come over to these ruins, usually like the last one, like the temple, that's the one that you're here for. So,
Yeah. But it's really in good shape, honestly. It's amazing.
So I guess he said they've done some restoration, but I mean a lot of this is original. I guess. So hey,
Pretty cool. Onward.
Just watch one step right here.
oh, we've made it to the residential area. He said this is an area where we might be exposed to more mosquitoes. Okay, but there's a certain way you can enter where the breeze will be in our favor. Well, this is the off-road portion. Up and over.
And they
So
share
we're standing on the areas that were the, I guess, foundations of the homes.
The chef was very important.
Talking about how the bathrooms and things like that worked.
Cooking for everybody here. And every home used to have a tomb. Most important part of the house were the spears, the weapons, and the armors.
So we'll come down here to the other side and catch the breeze. Oh, wow, that was a big, like, butterfly moth. Catch the breeze again, he said. Oh, there's a little breeze through here.
You can see the mouth, the nose, the cheek, the eye, right here. All these buildings used to have these narratives, no?
Oh, like a little face in the rocks right there. So we're talking about language, how they use like a monosyllabic system. Kind of like maybe Asian language systems, things like that. But a lot of carvings. Mosquitoes for D. She done found the mean mosquito. Anyway, I know. Summertime. Y'all come down here in January when there's not as many mosquitoes. He said the rainy season usually starts sometime in May. They actually haven't had it yet this year. A bit of a drought, I guess. But so June. We've been in September too, and Good amount of mosquitoes in September, so wintertime, that's the secret.
The fires that brought the mosquitoes.
Oh, there have been fires, yep, that have driven the mosquitoes out of their normal zones and make them swarm places like this. I think he also said if you have O blood type, or if you eat a lot of sugar, they'll be attracted to you. This is just going to be a video of learning about mosquitoes. Yeah, I guess you're an O. Oh my. So we got a little bit of a shortcut we can take here. Ooh. Well, we breezed right past this structure. That's cool. It's kind of roped off so you can't go up to it too close. Let's see what we're going to learn about up here. Ninja Photo Mode D. So we're told if we climb to the top of this, we'll find a breeze, and that this one is worth it.
Tricking you into exercise.
Daggone it. Why are these steps so steep? Well, that was not too many stairs, and look at these views.
Go on the side.
Get some encouragement of coming up.
You can do it.
The stairs are tall.
Yeah, you can do it.
Oh yeah, feel that blowing by. You can see this tarp just puffing. We got sun up here, but we do have breeze. Is that a termite nest up top?
We're talking about.
Well, then I guess we come down this side and carry on our happy way. So there's the structure we just climbed over. Ooh, looks like we're making our way over here to the big one. Actually, before we get there, let's get one more peek over at this one without the tree in the way. Oh, that's roped off, so no climbing there. Now we got a peek at this giant one as we breeze on by. So this is that same structure now over here from the other side. Man, that's impressive. 2,400 years old, that building. And here I am looking at an awesome bendy tree. He says sometimes monkeys show up over here though. There, we'll look the correct direction again. So I think he said we'll make our way around to the facade of this building now. No monkey spottings. Other than that pink monkey right there. Pink monkey. A religious temple. There it is.
The spiritual part, where they thought that the words come from, the thoughts, it's right here.
So everything has a spirit or a soul. And they would consider this building not an inanimate object, but clearly it would have a spirit.
That's amazing.
All right, we've taken all of our selfies and or photos. Time to move on. Well, I didn't really get a super good peek maybe at what they were doing at this structure, so we climbed over to the right there. Yeah, some restoration work happening here under the tarp, I guess. What? There's a sneaky little path around the thing that we crawled over? Okay, there are some more steps up here. That's funny. These are the steep ones. We've made it back to ground level. Well, one good thing, we get all the water we want. And they said the vans are ready with the AC on.
Speaking my language.
So now we have met back up with the folks that were from van 15, and that will be our ride for the rest of the day. Back to the good van. We have reached the village portion of the tour, which includes lunch. This is cute. So there's about 600 residents here in this village community.
They're almost ready. So if you want to wish.
Okay, they're still getting set up for us.
Wash our hands.
A restrooming area, hand washing area. We have a washy-washed. Oh, looks like just in here is going to be our dining room.
Then you have another second kitchen where you use the wood, and you have the thatch roofs. These thatch roofs can last 15 years, 20 years sometimes, as long as the smoke protects the leaves.
Oh, I see. This is the kitchen.
To cook a small bread. And usually the area is surrounded by trees. The more trees, the better.
Shade.
The shade. Also, depending how many kids they're having in the family, you can make tortillas bigger or smaller. Doña Fanny, she's bilingual. She speaks Mayan and Spanish. With one hand, you tap. With the other one, with the edge, you encirculate to give the roundness. But also you can make another trick to make it completely round, and this is like that. See? You guys can try.
Wait, I got to try to replicate that. We get to try to make our own tortillas now. Yeah, I don't know if you start from the middle. I don't know what the technique was.
Probably wasn't this.
¿Cómo va a estar de mañana? Todavía no se sabe.
Here, we're getting another demonstration. She's the professional. Man, she's making everybody look bad. So we got a little bit of professional help in order to make ours look a little better. Yeah. So now we're going to come over here and get them cooked.
Once they pop up, they are cooked.
Oh.
It's almost like inflatida. We're going to eat our own creations, of course. Hot off the pan, literally. All right, they've given us some topping. Oh, what is that?
Squash.
Came out into the sun to get some light. All right, let's give her a taste.
Tortillas, not all done by us, obviously.
No, we had help.
Squash and tomato and cilantro mixture. Hot.
Very hot.
But not spicy.
No, not. He said no peppers. They don't really do a lot of like spicy stuff here. Hey.
Oh, it was so fresh. That was my dance.
I hear music and you're dancing. Yes.
Try it. It's so good.
So now lunch is being prepared. Apparently sometimes you get tamales. Today we are having empanadas. Oh, I hear chickens in the distance. We're getting a bit of a, I guess it would be a flora lesson. That is an achiote tree. Oh, he is climbing a wall over there to get us something else to show us. I guess the achiote pods, they break them open. They have seeds in them, but you can work with those, and that's part of what we're going to be eating today.
Allspice tree.
Allspice, yeah, smells a lot like a clove or something.
It smells amazing.
Another cool little property there. There's the kitchen building. There's the walkway we came up earlier.
I'm taking this with me.
Yeah, take some of that with you. He said it's good if...
muscle aches.
Yeah.
I have not so great a back.
You can like soak in it and make a bath out of it. Now, they've got their wares out here on the table, of course. I think we're going to be eating over in that little area. And all sorts of plants and things out here.
Beautiful. It's like being welcomed into somebody's home. It's a very different excursion, but really, really good. If you're into the cultural experience, this is highly recommended.
To drink, you're gonna have.
Oh, look at this table.
Hibiscus water.
Jamaica. I see.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's tomato sauce. Tomato sauce.
Wow.
Your empanada.
Well, let's get a rice close up. Look at that.
That's her job.
That's beautiful.
Also, she prepared for you today.
Look at all of it.
See?
Ese es tu chorrito. No,
Look at that plate. We've got some of those fresh corn tortillas. All right, well, I'm ready for this. For dessert, we have flan. Ooh la la. Well, this was fantastic. All right, our time is growing short, so we're going to head back to the ride. Satisfied. They were able to drop us off just here outside the security gate that we came back through this morning. So now we'll wander right on back in. Yeah, a lot of times the tours are able to drop you back over here at the actual taxi zone a little closer, but that wasn't bad. Now we do all this in reverse. Some mojito bar and grilling and chilling, those look new to me. That's just this whole pool area. We have to check that out sometime that we're here. I guess they got a flow rider. Nifty. Splash surfing surf simulator. Huh. Hello, fishy friend. Just nip the corner of the duty-free shop. Oh, the trim is in full effect now. We've also got Mariner of the Seas. They docked after us today. I'm a Texas. Woohoo! Home sweet home. We've come back to the cabin to find a cute little friend. It is a duck-billed buffapus, because he's buff. He definitely looks like he lifts weights or pumps irons or something. Good evening and welcome back to the ship.
Yes.
So I guess let's start off with, how was your day with Native Choice Tours exploring?
It was really good, actually. Hot, of course, but lots of history, lots of culture, beautiful sight. Chacchoben. I wanted to get that right. But anyway, David, our tour guide, was very knowledgeable, and I think he had like a degree in art history or something like that. He's been doing it for years and years, and you could tell. So he knew what he was talking about. It was very nice sight. And then I think my favorite part, though, honestly, if I have to be honest, was just going to the local Mayan village and having a lunch there that they prepared for us, and we got to like pretend to make tortillas because we didn't know what we were doing.
We ate the ones we made though, so. And
then just sitting around having a conversation, that was really nice, and the breeze blowing through was lovely. Some things to note: probably don't wear sandals, because there's like rocks. Our shoes are all different colors right now because
they're so
it's like
dusty,
chalky and dusty. So don't wear shoes you love. Bug spray definitely is the thing you need, and drink lots and lots of water.
We
and wear
did.
Sunscreen.
We took like 2 giant bottles, like 1.5 liters. We had 3 liters of water. We drank it all.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think lunch was secretly my favorite part too, but I did enjoy the ruins. Great tour.
No, it was cool.
overall,
I think if it was not so hot, it would have been more enjoyable. But it's not huge sight, so you can quickly get around and take it all in, and still see all the sights. So it's cool.
It's worth it.
Yeah, definitely.
Do it. So now we're gonna do dinner. I think we're going back to the MDR tonight. So let's
do it.
Go.
Treat yourself to something delicious. Maybe check out Chacchoben or one of our specialty restaurants.
Deal or no deal at center stage? I'll say no deal. We are gonna try to get into the show. It is Jubilee Theatre time. It's time for Dear Future Husband.
If you think you should have put a ring on it.
Havana bar. We're going to continue on through to the Mermaid. So they're supposed to have string tunes happening in here tonight. They might be on a break. Oh, it's piano instead. Oh. So apparently we came in for the last song of the piano, and now the strings are setting up. Should be a lot quieter in here than over at Dr. Ink's, I would hope. Going on break. And room. Good night. We're back in the cabin, y'all.
Yes.
So, what the heck have we been up to, dear future husband?
Yeah, I saw it on Firenze. Twice. And then I wanted to see it here because this is where it originated. It's a story for Texas. And it was slightly different. Only one part. Like, there was a little extra something.
Yeah.
If you've seen it on both, you'll know what I mean. But, yeah. Really good sound quality. The singing, the dancing was so good. Costumes, super fun show. Great for the whole family. And a little emotional, if I'm honest. It's sweet.
I like it.
I do too.
That's my.
And we had fantastic seats.
We did. We were front row, y'all.
Yeah.
I was a little too close at some point. I'm like, I can't
know,
zoom out any further.
What do I look at?
Yeah. But I guess let's go ahead. Oh, well, then we heard the strings, which is awesome.
They're so good. We've had them on a couple of ships. I know Mardi Gras for sure. They've been together for a little while, so yeah.
And then it's nice to have them in a quiet environment where you can hear them, so very pleasant.
We appreciated that, and I'm sure they do too.
Hey, y'all, let's talk about dinner.
Okay.
Ding dong, dish it out. Here we go. You started off with ceviche crudo.
Ceviche crudo has like little, I would call them like tostadas on the side. It's stinking delicious. All of the flavor was like boom, bing, zang in my mouth. Those aren't even words.
They are now.
But it was beautiful.
Wow. I had French onion soup. There it is. It looks a hot mess these days, but it's usually pretty good. I'm used to the old crocs and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm an old croc. This one was like, I don't know. The flavor was not like any other one I've ever had on Carnival. Like, I know what Carnival's French onion soup tasted like, and this was not it. It had like so many herbs in it. Now, it wasn't a bad thing, but it was a very, very herbaceous flavor. So it was different, but I mean, I liked it. Yeah. So yum, yum. There is your salad.
Yep. Just a salad with goat cheese, tomatoes, and like a raspberry vinaigrette. Really tasty. Yep. That's it.
Cooked perfectly.
Salad. You can't say much about a salad.
Cooked so perfectly. I had stuffed mushrooms. They were mushrooms and they were stuffed. And after I ate them, I was stuffed. No, they were good. I really don't know what to say about mushrooms. I mean, they're always nice and earthy. These weren't particularly warm, I noticed. Like the first one I took actually had a little bit of a chill to it, which I was like, oh, these are never usually cold. Oh. So they were like lukewarm, but I mean, the flavors were good, and there you go. Oh, that's yours, isn't it? You had pepper steak.
Beef pepper. Yeah, I guess that's what it is. Pepper steak with rice. Amazing. It was like really not, it wasn't like gristly or tough. It was like well cooked, but like, I don't, what is the word I'm looking
for?
Tender, yeah. It was tender.
Like a tender boat.
And then the rice with it was good. It had really nice seasoning too. I ate all of it.
You did, actually.
I was very hungry.
You sometimes don't clean your plate, and this plate...
I definitely did. It was delicious.
They didn't even need a dishwasher. I got the fried catfish, which was Emerald's selection, and y'all, these catfish were tasty. They were seasoned well, cooked well, crunchy. Mac and cheese was delicious. Tartar sauce, even. I'm not a tartar sauce fan, and I almost licked the bowl of the tartar sauce, so I like those catfish. There is your sugar-free pear thing.
Yeah, I've had this before on Firenze. I think it's fairly new to the menu. It has like a pumpkin, I don't know, spread, schmear, and I don't know, it was warm and really tasty and like flaky and didn't taste sugar-free to me at all. It was delicious.
Nice. I had a cheese plate, which is 5 pieces of cheese and a toast with a little bit of sploops on it. You know, the cheese plates have sort of evolved over the years, as it were. I miss the grapes, I miss the walnuts, but I know.
It's cheese on a plate.
It is. It's literally cheese
They
and a
delivered.
plate. So you did deliver on the promise. It had blue. I'm so glad the blue is there, and yum.
Yeah.
I ate it. The little spread on the toast was actually really good, and the bread, it was like nice and dark, and it had pumpkin seeds all around the edge. So many pumpkin seeds.
Yummy.
I love that bread. Yeah, you know what? I love my bed. So
We have another early port tomorrow.
we do.
Yay!
So we'll see you then.
Bye.
Good night.